That's nice with airstrikes. That's awesome. Yeah, all the flankers, the RWR dead zone at the bottom of the jet. Oh, that's so that could be what I'm struggling with too, because I tend to do that. I was talking about that a little bit yesterday with how the things fire their countermeasures. Oh yeah, I saw that they have those. This chair's probably too heavy for that, but those look solid for sure. To the night closes in. Yeah, I was looking at chairs. I saw those just the other day. That's funny. I think Secret Labs has like a kit you can buy for their chairs too to upgrade to those. Yeah, they're the big, like legit rollerblade wheels. It's crazy. Oh, look at you, Ollie. That was a good jump, buddy. Should read the previous chat, so don't scale, especially with the flankers. Yeah, my bad, man. They're going so fast. Yeah, the dead zone. Right. And yeah, so exactly, that's what I'm gonna talk about here. The 18s and almost all of the U.S. planes like fire their countermeasures straight down. This one shoots them up. So I'm always rolling the jet over to fire the countermeasures at the missiles when I don't have to in this plane. That's probably why the dead zone is there like that. So that kind of explains a lot for me with this plane. And if I'm not mistaken, the dead zone for the U.S. planes is like reversed. It's like at like a 75-degree angle or something to the top. So it promotes you to roll. Again, it's all wanting you to point the countermeasures in the right spot. I was going over it yesterday with how, you have to kind of really do a lot of flying from alternate perspectives just so that you can keep an eye on that missile and where it's coming from so that you can accurately aim those countermeasures. And with this plane, I need to stay like this as opposed to keeping my belly towards it. And I completely forgot that the countermeasures were firing like that too. So yeah, and every plane is different. Like most of the US jets shoot them down. Like this one shoots them up. Some of them shoot like up and in multiple. Some do it down. Like you really do have to know. As I hear that complaint a lot where people are like, oh, my flares don't do anything or they don't work. And it's like, well, you're shooting them away from the missile, or you're flying so low to the ground that you're just shooting them into the ground. It's probably why these planes multipath so well. Yeah, I do want a Secret Labs chair, but I'm kind of saving. I think I want to get me one of the Asus ones, especially with the Asus thing coming up. But I think they're in the middle of coming out with a new one. They're both about the same price, so expensive. I'm hoping I can find, like, that they're coming out with a new one. I'm hoping that theirs goes on sale. But yeah, it's probably going to be a minute. I think I might try to put some sliders on this, but because this is one of those electric ones that reclines, it's fucking so heavy. So heavy. And you have to, because it's so big, I've got to like sit in it. You can't just like sit on it, so I have to scoot it way in to sit at my desk. It's comfy once I get in it, but I'm like trapped. There's some sick stuff out there now, like those desks, like being able to stand. Oh man, for those of you that like work at an office or something, you should be asking your boss for that. They should be like providing those they don't have to be automatic, but being able to stand for a little bit every now and then. Oh man, that is so nice. I think REVE'S has a desk like that. I want to say that he stands a lot. That would be nice just to be able to. I think Terpy T, I think he stands up sometimes too. That would be nice. Dreams, dreams, dreams. If only old Trumpy Trump would hand us out some more funds. Holy cow, Connor! What's up, man? Been kind of watching you all morning. How you been, brother? Holy cow, thank you so much for the raid, man. Welcome in, everybody. Crap, Crown, I'm in trouble now. The chat, gonna pick up even more. I'm so bad. I do have to get better. I do. I'm trying to get better. I get so focused on the game and like carried away. Yeah, exactly. 2K, especially on a desk, is ridiculous. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Connor's a chill dude, guys. I'm sure most people in here know old Connor, but guys, go check out Connor if you get the chance, man. A lot of fun. Very, very fun Australian gentleman. Good A, mate. Bad run. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My games haven't been very good today. They've been okay. Enough to keep me progressing. I got my 120Ds pretty quick with the Super Hornet this morning, but I can't keep up with Crown. He's almost got his F-16 already. 50K, look at him. Holding a chat with me, and he's still grinding away. Once I got my 120s, top tier was just rough, man. The J15s were already out in force. J10s like crazy. I was getting PL12 to death. Literally. So I switched up to the F-18A for a while, which went well. But again, that's going to be a rough grind. And since I already got my 120Ds, I do really want that F-16, but I do enjoy the Super Hornet a little more. All right, now I need to get this thing rolled back in. Now he turned away from that. That's a bummer. Might still get him. We're in some trouble if it doesn't. All right, nice. He reversed back into it. No way that missed. Thank you. When my brain's ticking like a bomb. There he is. There he is, there he is, there he is. Did you play mostly ground today? Yeah, the PL-20, it is. It's a total joke. I cannot shake that missile no matter what I do, no matter how far away it is. It just doesn't seem to matter. I can't get rid of it. And I'm sure people that have those planes and shoot that missile a lot will say, no, the missile sucks, man. Yeah, right. That and the RVV seems to get me a lot too. That guy's falling out of the sky. How did he get a shot back on me? Are you kidding me? Where was that guy at? I was chasing a J10. Not quite sure what happened right there. That other target I saw was clearly falling out of the sky. Maybe not. The F4 does run hot, and it looks damaged because it spits a lot of smoke out the back. Yeah, I did some challenges, Frontiers versus BMT spam was good. That's fun. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I've been putting all this time in with Russia, and we will get a PL-12, I think, eventually with Renault, something similar. But yeah, that's why we've started putting quite a bit of time into China. That J-15 just is scaring the holy bejesus out of me. And of course, people GE'd it from almost the very first mission this morning. When I started grinding the 120Ds, I was seeing J-15s like, oh man. Not that I wouldn't have considered GEing that if I was in the position to do so. But Connor, thank you again for the raid, man. That means a ton. Means a ton. Thank you guys. Anybody that doesn't know, I am Revan. Love my Star Wars. Watch out for that Dark Lord. He may be nice to you. He may be mean to you. I don't know. You never know which side you're gonna get. But I am a pilot. I've got all my flight licenses. Love being able to fly again every day. This is day 401 on War Thunder. So yes, I did fly for the Marine Corps for 7 years. Mostly fixed wing. Did some instructing on the T-34 and stuff like that. But did end up training in helicopters. Flew the TH-57 and CH-53. Before ultimately getting the big C, and unfortunately that's why I can't fly anymore, but now we've got War Thunder, so now we can fly again. And we're getting a new PC soon. We were able to land a kind of sponsorship with Asus ROG, yes, where we're going to be testing and reviewing a motherboard, and we're going to have a Ryzen 7 9850X3D in it. It's going to have a 5060 Ti, and I'm pretty sure it's going to have 32 gigs of RAM. That's still a little bit up in the air, but keep tuning in here in the next week or so. I should have those details ironed in and exactly when I'm going to be doing the build and the unboxing and all that stuff. I'll definitely be streaming the unboxing and all that kind of stuff, but the build I'm still not sure. We'll certainly have stories and videos, and it will obviously be on YouTube. I'm going to try to stream as much of it as I can, though, because that would be fun. But yeah, that's what's going to be going on here in the next couple weeks, and that's going to allow me to do more sim, DCS, amongst some other flight games, nuclear option. We'll be trying a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, anything Star Wars. I actually hadn't heard about that. There's an animated Maul series coming out. That's cool. Yeah, I was definitely chilling, lurking all morning. You had a pretty long stream going today. It's hard when these updates come out and you will start grinding stuff. It's like, oh, I don't want to stop. I got one more to grind. Let's just get this one more thing done. That's kind of how it was this morning. I realized the update came out, like a little bit early. Usually they roll out like 4 a.m. my time, and it was like 2. So I feel like it came out a little early. So I was like, ooh, let me get in there and get the 120s. And I just kept playing. I'm like, oh, crap. Got to go live here soon. Nope, he's dead. But yeah, I haven't even really taken a look at ground. So again, we'll as soon as I get out of this game, we'll take a little bit closer look at some of the new stuff and the new UI. And I'm sure you guys saw some of that stuff already, but I didn't look fully in depth in it either today. I just really kind of glanced over it. That one's not going either. First one got there, though. If I was the news every day, and so much better now that I have lots of missiles with this plane. I was having to be so careful with it with 4 missiles. Is pretty rough. You can't even get in there to use the gun. Nope. I didn't mean to shoot that. Oh, he got killed hard. Yeah, I need the boosters, I think, on this thing. Something feels sluggish about it. No, don't do that. They shoot up. That was close. Who shot that? And I'm thankful for every fan that I get. Jeez. Holy cow. Just got my first